Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone who's here. Thank you, everyone who's watching online. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Well, welcome to the Future Builders. Right. Hope you're all having a good day. Drop it in the chat where you're joining us from. I'm in Boston right now. See where we're joining from. Put it in the Zoom chat. All right, Connecticut, Boston. Where's everybody else joining from? Put it in the chat if you can. Not, we'll go ahead and get started. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hey! All right. So hopefully everyone, if you please could mute yourself as you join so we can, oh, from Nairobi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So exciting. Good to have everyone here. A little bit about myself. I'm Jennifer Ngure. I am a registered nurse and founder of Future Skills Lab and clinical AI strategist. And I believe that every child has an idea worth building. So in the next 90 minutes, we're going to walk through how we can use AI to, or leverage AI to help them build that. So I'm also co-hosting with Miss Venicia. Venicia, introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is where the future gets built. I am Venicia Coffin. I am a nurse and an AI consultant, and I'm very pleased to be here with you today and be talking about what the future looks like for us because the children are our future. So we got to train them right. And with that, I give it back to you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So we all know that our kids all have a great ideas and great businesses inside them, great movements, and it always starts with what if, like what if, or what could I become? So I'm going to ask everyone if you could grab a piece of paper if you're with your child, like have them grab a piece of paper and we're going to write like what if, like what is that big dream you want to be? What do you want to become? So I know when I was little, growing up in Kenya, I think I wanted to be a doctor because I think I saw like all the doctors had all the money and the big cars or a politician. But so what is that big dream? I'm gonna ask you guys to just drop it in the chat if you can, or write it on your piece of paper. So um I I'm gonna put doctor, so you can just write on a piece of paper, what is that big dream, or what is that one thing you'd want to change, right? For me, I wanted, as I said, I wanted to be a doctor. So if you write that down as because what we want to do is just create that. Like, how can we leverage AI to solve that problem or create that for us, right? What did you want to be? A hotel manager? Nice, Venicia. Why, in Jamaica? Yep, that'd have been awesome. Yep, yep. Yeah, I remember that. So I wanted to be a doctor, then I wanted to be a chef. So I kept changing my mind. So, but at the end of the day, when you're kids, you just want to dream and dream big and create everything. So I'm like super excited to like see what we can leverage. How can we leverage AI for our kids, like to build that future we want for them, right? Yes, Venicia.
I wanted to just add because it just sparked something in me because growing up, I wanted to be a hotel manager. Why? Because that's what I saw. And like you said, that was the prestigious thing back then. However, life has evolved and that has since changed. So for any parent or any children listening or watching us today, I want you to know that it's not where you start. However, you need to start somewhere. And then over time and over the years, for some of us, that will evolve. But you just pick one and start with it. And that's why we're here today.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, because as I said, I wanted to be a doctor and now I'm in IT. I'm an AI consultant. So who knows, right? So we want to dream. Like, what is that big idea? What's one thing that you always wish existed? And I want us to like share. If you're able to share, if you could put it in the chat or unmute yourself if you can and just shout it out. What is that thing? Like, share with us so that we can create it today. We want this to be an interactive workshop. I don't want you to leave here just with ideas. The goal is for you to leave with something tangible that you can use. So if anyone wants to share, maybe Paul, Julius, anyone want to share? You can unmute or put it in the chat. All right. So as I said, I wanted to be a doctor. So I want us to now build that. Like, how can we now rebuild whatever it is that we wanted? So let's imagine it. Let's build it. So we're gonna use ChatGPT and or Gemini today. So whichever one you have. So I'm gonna use Gemini. Oh, mechanical engineer. Wow. Okay. Amazing. So we're gonna go to Gemini. If you have Gemini, please log in. Oh, you want to be an engineer. Yep, perfect. So let's go to Gemini today. We can use Gemini or ChatGPT. So I'm actually going to encourage you to use both because you're going to see the outputs might be different depending on the tool that you use. And it's good for you kids to see that. Like, don't always accept the first answer. Keep pushing the AI, see what else it can come up with. So to go to Gemini, Gemini is free, just as long as you have a Google account. So if you're here with if you're a parent, you can go with help your kids get into Gemini. And the first thing you come, it always asks you, what idea do you want to explore? So I want to explore the idea of being that doctor. So I'm going to drop some prompts in the chat if I can find them. Benicia, you want to drop the prompt, the first prompt, please? So the way works is you ask it a question. You tell it what you want, you give it your great idea, and it's like your co-pilot, right? It's that person that's going to work with you and help you create whatever it is. So Venicia just dropped that prompt. If you just copy it, and then you can paste it in here. So when you're in Gemini, this box here is where you ask it the questions. This is where we talk to the AI. So I'm going to drop that in there. All right, oops, I didn't put I want to be a doctor. So stop, don't create anything. So I'm going to ask it to create an image of me being a successful, I'll change. I think I'll be a chef today. I don't want to be a doctor. Let me cook something up. So I'll say I want to be that create a cinematic, ultra realistic portrait of a successful chef. So I can do like a random chef, or if I wanted to use my own image, you can use your own image. And to do that, you just click the plus sign and upload the photo. So I'm going to use my own image. Feel free to do the same or be creative. Do whatever you're comfortable with. So I have a lot of AI avatars. So I'm going to create this. I'm going to use this picture of me and I'm going to ask AI, oh my gosh, I'm going to be 25 again. Yes. So there you go. So I'm asking you to create that image for me. So that's with Gemini. So I have this dream of being a doctor and I want to visualize myself. Oh, I said a chef. I want to be that chef. So I'll do the same thing with ChatGPT. Again, to create an image with ChatGPT, create image. Then you drop that prompt, which was the prompt number one. I said, I want to be a chef. So follow along if you can, because we want to make sure when you leave now, you leave with something, an idea that you can use either to monetize or just to open up the world for you to see what else you could be. So I'm gonna use my image again, add my photo. I have a ton of photos. And we want to see who does the best job? Who does the best job of making me that 25-year-old chef? I'm almost 50, so it'll be good to go back 25 years. See what I would have looked like, right? So if you're a child or you're a parent working with your child, just either put your own image or even find a photo of anyone on the internet and just ask it to create that image for you. So Gemini is working and we can see ChatGPT is also working. So Put a one in the chat if you're following along with us, if you're also creating your image. So, Benicia, what is your adult or younger self, your future self? What are you becoming? You're mute.
Much like you, I'm almost 50. So I'm excited to go back to 25 because there's so much I would do differently. So I'm working on my 25-year-old me self right
Oh my
now.
gosh. Oh my, this is now saying it's violating. Really? Don't say that. I'm going to say using my image. So if it's giving you an error, just using my AI avatar. So sometimes it'll tell you, no, I cannot do it. Say, yes, you can. I know you can. You've done it before. All my images are AI. So go ahead and create that for me. What is Gemini? Gemini takes a little bit longer. Maybe ChatGPT will do it. Is yours working, Benicia?
Oh, yeah.
It
I'm
is?
coming
Oh,
right up.
okay. You'll drop it in the chat. I want to see what it comes up with. So, oh my gosh. Gemini is like in slow motion. It's like taking forever.
This is the Gemini version. I'm gonna see what chat has to offer.
Oh, wow. Look at that, Venetia. National Geographic. What? Love it. The future starts today. Look at your young 25 self.
I know, right? That's what
I
I say.
know. At least yours is where mine's like, no, we don't want to do anything today. Why is it refusing? Okay, it is not cooperating with me today. So I'm going to ask it to create an image of me as a 25-year-old. So if the prompt doesn't work, just try again. This happens sometimes with AI. It does what it wants. I'm not going to add my photo. Actually, I will. You've done this so many times. Let's go. Future, I'm going to say future self. Go. We'll see what image it comes up with. Gemini is still not working. I guess today is the day it doesn't want to work. Benicia is anyone else having issues with the prompt, not creating your image for you? This is working. All right. Hopefully it will work this time. If it doesn't, we'll just use my image and we'll continue. All right. So
I'm
Benicia,
doing
while it's
another. I'm
working,
doing another rendition in ChatGPT
all
with
right.
a different me. This is the beauty about AI, guys. You can
Oh, look
imagine
at that.
yourself and create yourself being anything you want to be,
I know.
literally anything.
All right, look at this. This is Gemini. Is this Gemini? Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, no, that's ChatGPT. Gemini is still in slow motion. I don't know what Gemini is doing, but ChatGPT has created the image for me. The future starts today. The future builder CEO. What? The AI lab. Perfect. All right, now that you've imagined yourself, like whatever your future is, I'm gonna have Venicia drop the next prompt for us. So we're gonna invent that world. That's the beauty of AI. You can put yourself in any universe you want to be. So Benicia, if you drop the next prompt, please. Thank you. So now we're asking it to, in whatever we've created, like put us in that hyper realistic place. So you can either use the prompt or you can just write it out yourself. So you're telling AI, for me, I'm going to drop the prompt in here. So a scene that exists where people are using something I've created, right? So me as that CEO or as that chef in a classroom. So you can put yourself in whatever setting you want. So I'm in that classroom teaching, right? Hopefully today it will work. Gemini has refused to work. I'll refresh. Gemini is like, no. I'm going to do create image, my future self. 25-year-old. So you can make it as simple or as complicated. So if you will see if I make the prompt with less words, it'll work better. So I don't know why Gemini is not working today, but see what ChatGPT will cook up for me. So again,
Well, So perhaps I'm not sure what's going on with your Gemini, but my Gemini is firing on all cylinders.
Okay, let's see.
It's in the chat.
Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, Benicia. My Gemini doesn't want to work. So if you look in the chat, you'll see Benicia. What are you making? Water? Oh wow, what did you invent? Little water? This is amazing. I love it. Okay, there I am
All
teaching.
right, there you go.
Okay, look at me with my classroom, my future project, my future community. So you can put yourself in whatever setting you want. Then I can actually, you can ask it to make it an anime, refine, you just tell it, refine the picture, make it 3D Pixar. And it will create the image. So if you want to make it a cartoon, you want to make it more serious, you want to change your clothes, you just prompt the AI. So your imagination, whatever you imagine, it will create for you. That's what I love about AI. So as you're thinking about different careers or different places you'd want to be and just putting yourself there and visualizing yourself in those positions. So that's what AI does. It will just create that wonder world that you want. It open up doors to different things. So I'm gonna ask you to make it a Pixar. Else did you do? Is that Gemini? My Gemini. Let's see if it's even done anything. Oh, there it goes. Finally. Why did it make me white? So many questions.
I
Gemini,
will
guess
also
what? Huh?
I will also add to that, Jen. This is a luxury that AI affords that we didn't have growing up. You can imagine yourself in all the different careers, all the different skills, all the different professions that you like to be in. And then when that picture is generated, you can say to yourself, "Does that really look like me?" Or I thought that's what I wanted to be, but no, let me try this one. And then you can actually see yourself in those roles and those positions, and imagine yourself, your future self, being in those roles, and say, "Yes, that is exactly how I imagined it."
Exactly. I know. This is amazing. I don't know why it made me white. I guess my future, my 20, maybe I used to be white when I was 25. All right. Oh my gosh. Today AI is AIing. So, all right. So now that we're that chef, the other thing I know maybe that's what my future I'm going back in time and that's what I should have become. But all right. So now that you're in that kitchen, like we want to now ask it, like make it change it to an outdoor kitchen, whatever it is. So whatever your imagination comes up with, and you can create it any way you want. So that's the beauty of AI. You ask it and it just puts you in any situation. So I think you've seen like when ChatGPT first came out, people would put themselves in like an aeroplane, like I'm traveling. I'm like, are you really traveling or are you home? Or is that AI? So AI is getting so good that you can't even tell if it's real or not. And the more you use it, the more it gets to know you, the better the pictures turn out. So as it's doing that, we can now start to think like, wow, okay. So now I'm that chef. What else can I do? So I'm going to ask it to create a business for me. Like I want it to be a business. So I'm going to stop making images and actually ask it like if this was a business or I was gonna create a kitchen, like what recipe. So what food do you want me to be creating? Are you vegan? We want to make jerk chicken. Want it to be in Jamaica. What business do I want to open? I want a business plan or something. So you can ask it like based on whatever you've given it. Now you want it to open more doors for you. This is where the beauty of AI comes. So
I'm
Benicia.
thinking like a child, so we're gonna do fried chicken because most kids want fried chicken. We want fried chicken and festival.
Yeah, so I want to say I want to open a restaurant that makes fried chicken
Oh, no,
and pizza
fried
and
chicken and mac and cheese, not festival. Mac and cheese because most kids don't would not say festival. Macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. Yay!
help me come up with my business plan. It's like I'm gonna say I'm 12 years old and I live I'm in where? Kingston. And All right. So it's gonna now, instead of images, it's gonna give you a plan, right? It's gonna help you look at that. It's giving us an idea, right? Ultra comfort food business plan. It will give you the plan, right? What would we name it? Ooh, Kingston's crispy or King's chicken, mac and cheese, or the golden fork. Which one, Venetia?
Oh, back in the day with my son, I used to say it's Vans FC. You know, you have KFC,
Oh,
Vans FC.
Vance's. Okay. You have your own FC. Okay, okay. I love that. So you give it your business plan, you tell it like how your customers coming, where they coming from, right? What people would buy, right? Start small. It's saying since you're 12 years old, you want a ghost chicken, chicken kitchen. So you're cooking from home and deliver to people, right? How are you going to make money, right? You ask it, right? If you price your meals at $3, or if it costs you $3, you could charge up to $8 to $10, right? And then the leftover money goes back into your business. So I'm like, I love this idea, right? I'm gonna say, I love this idea. Help me brainstorm on how to kick off my business because we're like now building our business. So we wanted, what name? I'm gonna give it the King's Fork. I like the King's Fork. Let's think big. So it knows I'm 12 years old. So it's once you've told it your age, it's gonna give you things at your whatever age you are. It's not gonna tell you go get an investor, go get this. It's gonna tell you ask your mom, ask your dad. This is where you buy stuff, right? It's gonna tell you what you need, right? So it's telling me this is my blueprint. This is how we're gonna launch it, right? A simple design. You can put a logo. Now what it even gives you your menu, right? So whatever idea you've come up with. So Venicia, what are you? What's your 25-year-old doing there?
Curating clean water
Oh,
because
clean water.
we
Okay.
want a safer environment for our kids and our families. So
All right, clean water. So we're gonna create that business, right? So it's telling you how to do it, the pop-up, and all this stuff. So as you're using AI, you're asking it this question. You need to start with an idea. So a lot of people will just Google or they'll come and say, AI, help me think about what I want to become. No, you need to guide it. It's like you have someone in the class or a teacher. The teacher will tell you what to do, and then now you use your imagination to create more. So think of AI that way. You tell it, I want to be that chef, and then it created my image of my kitchen, and now I'm asking it for the menu. I'm asking it, how am I going to make this money? I'm going to ask it now to create my logo, my design, my menus. So the options are endless. Go ahead, Benicia.
I will add this. Say most kids don't think about cooking, right? Because I've been always been a foodie, so that's the first thing that came to my mind, even from I was a child. You can even start as simple as everybody has their lemonade stand in the summer. You don't have to do a lemonade stand. You can do your business stand and you have your flyer in your stand and you can print t-shirts and you can print out your logo, AI generated images and put them on the t-shirt and sell your t-shirts. Because who says you have to sell a lemonade? You have to put up a lemonade stand. You don't have to. Or you can have your stand, but then you have your business flyers that you maybe do pet sitting, dog walking. You may want to, in the fall, you clean up the leaves from the neighbor's yard. I mean, I think about what you are specifically good at. And then you can talk to your AI and say, this is what I am good at. Help me make a plan for it and to create my flyer so I can distribute to my neighbors, drop in their letter boxes so that they can see it or ring their doorbell. You can do a canvas, a door to door. Or I know here in America, most of them have newspaper delivery kits. Maybe newspaper is kind of becoming outdated now, but you can think along those lines. Simple things that you're good at right now. You can use that to start a business.
Yeah, that's true. So and that's what AI comes in. Like it helps you like brainstorm and meets you at your age and with the resources you have. Tell it I only have $2. Like how can I start my business with this? It will help you brainstorm how to turn that $2 into $200 or whatever it is. So now that I have my business, I'm gonna ask it to make flyers, right? Like help me design my flyer. right? So it will design your flyer for your business. It will tell you your prompting. So you see, it's going to start to create the flyers that Venicia was talking about. You can have it create images that you can print on t-shirts, right? So imagine all those franchises when you go to a restaurant or if you open a restaurant or whatever you're selling, the thing you do is you upsell when you go and buy. Oh, look at that. What? Look at my, what? The chicken is looking good, right? So, and it even had a QR code that they can scan with a perfect recipe. I can ask it to create the menus. So I'm going to say, create the menu now, right? And before you know it, you have a home business that has professional flyers. So even as parents, think about what you can create with your children. Go ahead, Benicia.
You took the word parents right out of my mouth because I'm looking at this and I would eat this right. I would devour this right now. Say the kid don't have the cooking idea, the parents have the idea. The kids can assist the parents in doing the AI work because kids are more technologically inclined than most adults are. I wouldn't say most, some adults are. So the parents may be the one that have the business idea, and the kids see the parents struggling, don't know how to come up with it. The kids can be the parents' executive assistants and do and be employed to this aspect of the work and come up with the flyer, come up with the menu, create different type of menu so they're working together as partners with their parents. That can be a genius idea. They don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be the ones doing the heavy lifting.
Yep, exactly. So this, I'm going to ask it to design my menu. So it's already given me a menu, but then you create the menu, you print the menu. So imagine how many people you would have had to hire to do this for you. How many people you would have needed to design this for you. So this is where AI comes in. It opens doors and opportunities, right? And if you're, a child, like, oh wow, there's my kids menu, right? So I can now print this and have it in my restaurant, or I can make flyers and send them to people. I can now say I want to create a fun like game. We're gonna make it a game for kids to play when in the restaurant, right? All you're doing is talking to AI and telling it, like, tell it what I want. It will create the game. It could be like a coloring board, or if you want now to see like a trivia game. Wow, look at that. So you print this, you put it on the tables, people can play trivia, they can do a word search, right? You can draw something. And then the other beauty of AI, now I can say, I want to design a coloring book, right? So they can make it a coloring book. So sometimes you'll go to the restaurant and they'll give you pages to color. So you ask it to make it a coloring book. So when they sit down, you give them crayons, they color, or print it, put it on Amazon, sell it, and make some money, right? So there you go. Look at that. A little coloring book that I can print. I can make it multiple pages. So this is just the idea. So what ideas are you coming up with? I'm not sure if anyone's following along. So the right, we talked about coloring books, that could be a business. We talked about creating like little games. We can ask it now to design our website, right? I think a lot of people, when you're opening a restaurant, you want people to find you. So like we can ask it design um, my website. I'm 12 years old and I want my friends to come to my restaurant, right? To resonate with my website and come and order my food, right? So it'll design your website for you. This is all with Gemini, right? Imagine this is the free version of Gemini. So you have a free tool that comes with, I think every Android phone has Gemini. You just have to Google, you go to Gemini, it's free. And it'll open opportunities for you. What is this? Oh, it's my website. Okay. It's designing my website for me, right? I love it. Will my friends come? Would you come to my restaurant if you're a kid? We have fried chicken, we have crown sauce, has our phone number, the QR code to sign. So it's designed for you, the website. The next thing you can do, I'm not sure if all of you know this, but um, Gemini, if you come in and do Canvas, Canvas will create for you the site, right? So create a live website for me. I don't know if it'll work. Yesterday was not working, but we'll try. If it doesn't, but just know this is how simple it is. Once you have your idea, you build upon it. You want to build upon your idea. So we've gone from creating my image where I'm a chef. I've created a book. Oh, look, it's going to start to create my website. So you don't have to pay a web designer anymore. Like, think about how much money you would save. So if you're a parent here who has a business, think about how you can start to leverage AI for your business to create your websites, your flyers. If you're doing events or a kid's birthday party, like you can just come in here, create everything for yourself, right? You can create little video games they can play with. So it'll design my website. Let me go back to ChatGPT. Okay, look at chat. Wow. All right. Let's keep talking to ChatGPT. I think I want to make, let's see, design. So I'll take this image and I can make it, if you didn't know, if you come to ChatGPT and do images, I'll come here. It has also other options. I think if you've ever seen this, like bobblehead, you can do a handwritten style. You can use it for interior design. Oh, right now is FIFA. So I'm going to choose this picture and I'm going to ask it. I'm going to be a football player today, right? So you can use the different image styles that ChatGPT has. I'm not sure if all of you knew this, but there's so many options in ChatGPT. You can have it like a hand-drawn image. So that's in ChatGPT. You go to images and you scroll. No. We'll do an anime version as well. I want to create an anime version of myself. We'll see what it will do. And this is ChatGPT. And Gemini also has the same features, but I tend to find that ChatGPT does a better job when it's creating images. What do you think, Benicia?
Absolutely. And it
Yeah.
is getting better. It has gotten better and is still getting better.
Yeah. It does a really, really good job. So imagine creating like a little sketchbook that you can print out and sell. You can create an ebook and list it on Amazon and sell it. So if you're a child, like just think of all the different designs and you don't even, oh, look, what? I want that. I'm gonna name
Mhm.
myself. I'm a player. What? Like, this is crazy. Why did it put the map of Africa? I guess it really does know me, right? My pre-match. So if anyone's following along, this is just with the free version of ChatGPT. Go to images. It will create cartoon script. Wow, look at that. Thank you for believing in us. Wow. Lead and serve. I didn't even give it any prompts. All I did was put my picture and it's creating animes, it's creating me. I want to create this now. All I have to do is send this prototype. Somebody will create it for me, right? So there's so many things you can do. So does this resonate with everyone? Put a one if this is like, wow, I didn't know ChatGPT could do all this. And just think about what you can do with this. Like people are selling images like AI art on Amazon. They're selling it on Etsy. So there's ways to make revenue with this. You can make cards with it. You can create cartoon characters and create a YouTube channel. So there's so many things you could do with it. What else are we gonna make? Let's see where we are with. Did it build my website? Normally things like it did not finish my website. That's okay. It gave me the code though. So I have the code and I can just take this code and create the actual website. So Control A, Control C, and we can use tools like, should we go to Lovable?
That will be the easiest, yes.
Yeah. So there's this, it's called Lovable. I think they let you use it free. So Lovable helps you create websites. So I'm gonna go to Lovable and go to my dashboard. Come on. And what Lovable does is it creates websites for you, it creates landing pages. So, so that's the code. Did I drop it? Yep, there you go. So Gemini gave me the prompt and I can just come to Lovable and build it. I also know Google also has other tools which we cover in our program, but We're going to use Lovable for today because Lovable is quick and it will build us the website. The other thing we can say is I'll ask it to create my sales deck for me, right? So you want, now you have your business idea, how you going to sell it, right? It's one thing to have an idea, but how I need a proposal. I need something to send this business to tell them, hey, this is my mac and cheese restaurant, or I create flyers for weddings, or I'm an interior designer, whatever skill set that you have, you can just ask AI. It's going to create the slide deck for me. It's going to say it will be ready in a few minutes. See what Lovable is doing. So I'll tell it, make this. Yeah, I can tell it to make it a series. Then now I can now animate and put on YouTube, or I can use it for my content to get my customers. So it's meeting you where you are. So I've asked it to make it a series, and week one, week two, week three, I can make a series to teach something or to learn something. So while it does that, let's see. Oh, I love that. So it's creating my slide decks. Where is it? Ready in a few minutes. It's still working on my slides. So it can create your slide decks. It can create your pitch for your investors. So that's how you can leverage AI as a tool, not only to do homework, because I know some kids use it for homework. I don't know if it's allowed, but you can use it for learning, but you can also use it to grow your business, right? I can tell it now I want to create t-shirts, like Venicia said. I want design for me logo for my business. So I think that's another thing people pay for is logos, right? So, but you want to start with an idea. You just don't want to come and say, create for me a logo. You have to tell it. It now knows that I'm doing this chicken business. I have this restaurant, and it's going to create my logo, right? For my restaurant. It's already created my slide deck. I'm working on my website here. It's almost done. So when it's done, you'll see you'll leave here with not only a logo, a business plan, and a website. Like, how many of you can see yourselves like doing this in any business? So put a one if you're like, yep, I can see myself designing something and selling it. Today, using a free tool. Remember, Gemini is free. I don't even have to print it. I can just go on my new website and list my whatever it is that I'm selling. Would tell people go to my website and buy my t-shirts, go to my website and buy my food, right? It's build. Oh, wow. There's my website. Oh my goodness. $12. Just like that. And they can play their game too while they're on my website. So imagine that. You can even create video games, right? If you like playing video games, if you're a child who likes video games, use AI to create a video game and sell it to your friends. Or do like a friendly competition with them, right? You could also do friendly competitions with them. So there's my website. If I don't like the colors, I can ask it to change it. You can tell it to save high scores, right? So just like that, I started with my picture of myself as a chef, and now I'm down to even my website. My goodness. So it's all these add-ons. So if you're closed school this summer, instead of, playing video games, you can start to design websites for people and charge. I think for me, when I do sell websites, you want to make sure you understand the business, but this is a business you could start for yourself. So this was the future leaders or future lab. So as you can see, whatever future you're thinking of, whatever idea you have, you can leverage AI to start creating this for you. I love this. My website's done. And again, you can ask it to change the colors, the logo. Let's see. How many people would come to my restaurant? Benicia, would you come? Paul,
Absolutely.
right? So I'm asking it to even create a video game, right? So there's a little arcade and people can start playing while they're waiting for their food. Oh, wow. All right, catch the food. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know. So whatever video game you want to create, oh, you just move it. Oh, wow. Okay. There, just like that. I've created a game, right? I can create an app. You can, like the options are limitless. right? So yep, as you can see, in just the last, we've not even been here an hour. I've just created a whole business. I've even created video games just using prompts. Like this works. Oh, my logo is done. If I don't like it, I can change it. I can change the colors, right? And then you just upload this and put it in your website. There's my little cartoon strip, me, right? That's amazing. Like I didn't even give it any prompts. Like it's already like build, people, changing futures, leading. So the setup, the reinforcement, like it's not about having the answers, right? Wow. Look at AI. To be continued. So this could be like a series that I could upload in my YouTube channel, or I can add it to like that restaurant page. So as you're thinking of leveraging AI, there's so much you could do. There's just so many opportunities, but it always starts with you. We always want to make sure it starts with a human, right? You want to tell it what you want, what you're thinking of, and it will create it for you, right? So we did it just like that. We've created our page, right? So we can also ask it to create like a magazine cover or an advertisement. So if you want to do like a social media uh, content to sell my chicken, it'll create for you your social media content, right? It'll create the images so that people are able to know about your restaurant. Imagine how many of you are on this call, like you know businesses out there, or you have friends who have parents who have businesses. You could go to them and tell them, I can create this for you, right? Wow, look at this. What is it? There's my social media content. All I have to do is upload this image. It will give me the copy. I put it on my Instagram, right? Because the more you're visible, the more you're out there, the more people will buy your goods. So just think of all the ways you can leverage AI, even as a child. Like you could be 12 years if your parents allow you. So you can come in here, think of all the ideas, all the games you play with your friends, or any problems your friends have. You can leverage AI to create all the copy for them, right? So now that I have my social media, I can ask it to now, I can say, I want to create a YouTube series, right? And every week I will be dropping my YouTube channel videos, right? And YouTube does pay you, right? Look, it's even giving me the episode one, episode two, episode three. And then you just ask it, dig deeper, ask it now, keep it short. It's telling you like shorts are doing better. Use TikTok. You can ask it to now make it a TikTok video, right? And every time they watch your TikTok video, send them to your website where they can order the food or buy your services, whatever it is that you're making. It's as simple as that. So, how many of you are now like, wow, I did not know, put a one if you're like, I didn't know Gemini or even ChatGPT, which are free, could do this for me. Like, you could see yourself this afternoon or this evening, depending on what time you're joining us, either creating a video game. How many are going to create like video games or creating logos, right? Yep, I see ones in the chat, right? All this stuff you can create. Now it's giving me episode one. I'm like, okay, now I have episode one. I can tell it visuals for the episode, right? It'll create it. And I don't know if you know this, but it'll also put you in different locations. So if you see you want your kitchen to be in Hawaii, right? You can just come in here, put in a picture of Hawaii, and it will put your kitchen there. So think about whatever problem area you want to solve or wherever you want to be. You can leverage AI for that. So we'll see what it's created. So my website is done. I'm going to publish it just like that. I'm a restaurant owner. My 25-year-old self has created a restaurant. So I'll publish it, right? And I can add more things to it. Now I can come in here and say I'm selling t-shirts, right? And it will add the link to sell my t-shirts. I'm selling whatever it is. So if you want to, I'm going to put the link for Lovable. If you want to try Lovable, I think it gives you free credits if I share it. So I'm going to drop it in the chat. Um, so that's Lovable. You use that to create websites. I think that's one of the things we wanted to cover with you. It also has the activity book. Ooh, color, right? It's unbelievable. Like just you can add SEOs so that more people find your website. People can order from it, can collect the money from your website. Cartoon series. Let's see what else it created here. Still creating my image. Yeah, so it's creating my YouTube image, right? So the other thing that Gemini does, oh wow, look at that. You can create videos with Gemini. So I'm going to do that. And I don't know if you also know that Gemini creates music. So here, if you click the little plus sign here, now I can, where is it? Yeah, more tools. Where is it? Create music. So here it is. So you can ask it to create music. So I can create a music video to go with my restaurant. So if I download, and you also can tell it like how you want it. Do you want pop music, Latin music? I'm gonna say I want Afro beats for my restaurant. What's our restaurant called? King's Fork. And the good thing with it, so it's gonna create. And if you want the actual lyrics of the song, I can come in here where I was talking to Gemini and tell it I want a theme song for my restaurant. So every time people walk in, they're like, this is the song that is always played at King's to create a theme song. Please write the lyrics. Like, and you also want to give it like a who, like the top Afrobeats star in the world. If you tell it to be a specific person, before it used to do it, but now it doesn't do it anymore because of copyright issues. So, but it will write for me the lyrics of my song, right? Let's see what it,
See vibes where they sweet. Ewa bawa, make we connect.
right?
Taste the love where they reflect. Good food and laughter, everything set. Sweet
Good food and
moments,
laughter,
we no
right?
go
My little
forget.
folks kitchen, my
Come
King's Fork
enjoy
table
life at
now
King's
has its own
Fork.
music.
Come enjoy life at King's Fork.
Right? And if you don't like the song, change it. If now I want to make it reggae beats or whatever I want, right? So the options are limitless. And Gemini again is free. How much does Gemini cost besides data, right? Oh my goodness, look at you, Venicia, playing soccer. You're a soccer star, right? Look at you. So I'm like and now if you want specific lyrics, like when you joined the webinar today, oh wow, look at this.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, yeah. 12 years old with a big vision. Yeah, kitchen hot, no competition. Oh no, flavor on a different level. Golden chicken like a medal.
Right?
Mac and cheese with the bubbly top. Make the whole community
My
just
restaurant
rock.
now has
We
its
pull
own
up at
music.
King's Fork.
It has a
Everybody
website.
say King's Fork. Oh yeah,
Right?
we the eat at King's Fork. King's Fork, King's Fork.
Right? Download the track and then you just upload it to your website, right? Now I'm gonna download it. When people come to my website, that music plays. We have a theme song, right? It's the things you can, everything you can think of. Like just talk to the AI, ask it the questions, tell it this is what I want to do. I want to start a business. I want to be a chef. Like how would, and then walk through it, see how it would become. Like now, if you're a child and you want to go to school for it, you'd ask it like, find me the school that I should go to. This is the things I want to learn how to make. If you're looking for money for school, right, you can ask it, find me scholarships, right? Did you know that? You can ask it to now find me funding. I'm going to say, I'm in Kenya. How can I find investors for my business? See what it will tell me. Where am I gonna find this money? You've hyped me up this much. How am I gonna get money for it? Hey, what family and friends, who's on this call who's gonna fund my business? Who's gonna send me money? Right? Put dollar signs. It's saying go to my family and friends. Benicia, are you gonna help me? I just need like some 5,000 to 10,000 Kenya shillings, right? I can go buy the chicken, the boxes, right? It's telling me find a grown up, right? An angel investor or bootstrap it, right? We ain't got no money. 1,500? Okay. So I find the money. All right. I can tell it, help me write an email to them to send me the money, right? It will do this for you. It will help you, but you want to make sure you read it to make sure it sounds like you because you don't want to send an email. No thanks, don't connect to my Gmail. Um, and ask it to write the email to the person like, Dear friends, my name is Kingston. Oh, what? I'm 12 years old. I'm launching my food business, right? There's your email, right? At 12 years old, I am ready to launch my business. My business, and then if they ask me, send me more information about you, you can send them your website, right? You have a professional website, you have flyers, you have t-shirts. So the options are limitless on what you can do with AI. And just like that, it's found me my funding, right? How can I, what else would we want to do? Benicia, think of what else we'd want to do in this business.
It's actually what I'm thinking of because, and then failing that you don't have family and friends would give you enough money to start. There are different ways that you can come up, ask it. What are other ways that I can generate money for myself? You can go around to the neighborhood, collect bottles. I used to do that, collect bottles, and you probably need your parents some assistance in this because then you'll need somewhere to transport those bottles, bring them back to the bottle center, change them out for money, save that up, create images, sell them t-shirts,
Yeah.
save that up, create coloring books, puzzle books, sell those around, walk around the neighborhood, sell those $5, $2, however, let them know you are creating generating funds for your future business and you're just looking for some support. People will pay you more than what the product is worth. Once you tell them the story and the vision and what you're looking to do, there's so many ways that you can just talk to the AI, say, hey, how can I, in my capacity, generate fund from ingenious ways? It will tell you.
Right. So as you can see here, it's telling us like Mchanga, like all these ways to get funding, right? The government, youth programs. Once it tells you that, then you ask it, tell me more. Like how do I go about to do that? Like which one, which which one has the highest chance of funding, right? Because you want to ask, you don't want to waste your time going to all these places. You want to now ask it, based on what you know about me, which one? What wants me to actually do the work? Bootstrapping. People love food. They love to support young people. So it's like family and friends, ask them, right? Ask them to buy your food, cook tasty food and, walk around and tell people to buy it, right? Um, Pre-order. Like people can pre-order the food. Once they order it, they're giving you a deposit, then you go and make it and deliver it, right? So saying you coming this weekend, tell people that this is coming and you're about to sell it. So the opportunities are limitless. And it's not just restaurants. Like if, as Vanicia was saying, she wants to create clean water. So she's using AI to find out how to start a business for making clean water, where she's going to get the funding, where she's going to get the money. So there's so many opportunities. You just have to think about what it is that you're trying to solve for, right? Because AI is not magic. You have to ask it questions and always verify what it tells you because right now it's telling me to do this, but I'm the human. I'm the one who knows maybe this thing it's telling me to do is not going to work. Tell it that. Tell it I've tried bootstrapping, I've tried family and friends, and they've not been able to help me. So what else can I do, right? You're going to ask it, what else? Like I've tried the friends, I've tried the business, I've tried this, it's not working. Keep asking those questions and digging deeper. And the more you ask, the more you tell it, the more it's going to give you the answers. So hopefully you've started to see that there's so much you can do. Again, just to recap, we started by asking you to create my career. So now I'm a chef. And then I had it put me in a location. I had it build my website, had it build flyers, my proposal, and I asked it, find me the money. Because at the end of the day, having all this and you don't have money is not going to work. So leveraging AI to help you solve for whatever problem they're having, there's so much you can do with it, right? So hopefully this was eye-opening for you and you've been following along. Again, we used ChatGPT and we saw that how did AI do that, right? We asked it questions. You started with an idea, you wrote down what you wanted to be, then by prompting it, you were able to create. For me, I have a website that even has a video game in there, right? So again, it always starts with you. AI will identify what you know, what you want to create, right? And just like that, using this method, this is the method we teach where you think about it. You always starts with you. You describe it, you ask AI to improve it, and then you ask AI to create it. So now in the last hour, I've been able to create a website, a landing page. I'm going to design t-shirts. I can create a comic book. I can upload music into my YouTube channel, right? Think about all those YouTube channels that are just music, right? You sit there and just listen to music and it's your music and you're getting paid, right? And you're using Gemini. You're not even using any special tools, right? So great builders never stop building. They always start with their first idea. We keep asking, we keep improving. And you always start with a mission. So find that problem and build on it, right? We want to make a difference. So whatever it is that you want to make a difference with, you're going to use AI, leverage it to answer those questions. Again, is there any questions? Does anyone want to ask any questions or have an idea that maybe they want me to help them brainstorm on?
I will just add before they say that. And this is important because not everybody knows what they want to do. So if that is you, just say, just talk to the AI and say, I have no idea what I'd like to do, but I know I want to do something. Ask me 10 questions. And if 10 questions is too many, ask me 5 questions to help me get started. And once you feed those answers in, it'll come up with some ideas for you. And you can select the one, two, or however many from those ideas. And then if those questions are not to your liking, say, ask me 5 more. And keep asking until you see something that resonates with you, something that sits with you, something that make your light bulbs turn on and say, yes, I think I can do that. But what we're trying to say to you today, leverage AI. It is able to get you from point zero to the hero. This is your catapult to what you want to be, what you dreamed you could be, what you imagine you can be. So use it. And if you're too young, you would need to use it with the guidance and assistance of your parents. And parents, we encourage you to get the kids involved, expose them early so that they can understand and know how to navigate. Because I can tell you, they're going to be your best guide. Because when my son was younger, he used to help me out a lot with my computer because I didn't understand what I was doing. Because they grasp and they grow and they learn quickly. So get them involved. Keep them around you when you're doing stuff so that they can be exposed.
Yeah. Is it my screen? Benicia? I think you're frozen.
To the information to get the kids involved and get them active.
Yeah. And they can build whatever they want. I think we've shared. So I wanted to even share that this is real. This is AI art. If you go to the website Etsy, this is just people who prompted AI and created an image. And they're selling this image for $40. They're already telling you it's AI. This is AI art. So you can come in, look at what's selling, right? These are just images people created with AI and people are paying $20 for them, right? Someone's gonna pay and they've sold it, like they have 5 stars, right? So you can, so imagine like this is just a bestseller and this is not even real. This is a downloadable image. It's a PDF, you have to print it yourself. They're not even sending you a picture. They're sending you a link where you print. You've seen people printed it. and they're being paid. So leverage AI, right? Leverage it to create stuff. Like think outside the box, right? Create a video game, and charge people for it, right? So the create a book, put it on Amazon or sell it, right? Create a cartoon book or even an ebook and sell it. So there's so many opportunities with AI, and we teach that. Like we teach you how to now not just monetize, like not just create the stuff, but actually start to monetize it. So we have a program that's starting July 19th. Um, we have scholarships available. So if you want to scan that QR code, reach out to us. We're offering this session. We want you to really start to leverage AI to get paid. And it's as simple as you saw. In the last hour, we've been able to gone from a picture of what we want it to be to creating a whole business plan, just leveraging AI. So imagine what we could do in 4 weeks, right? So if you want to scan the QR code, reach out to us. We want to teach you how to start to leverage AI. I'm gonna stop sharing. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Anyone gonna leave this call and go create something and get paid? Put paid if you're gonna go after this call and try to use AI to make something, right? Nobody wants to get paid? Okay, I'll go get paid.
Perhaps they're shy.
Yeah,
I know they're in the background creating stuff and thinking about it and working on it. And they're probably, probably they're the perfectionists. They're sitting over there trying to perfect it. That's okay. We understand because I know they're there. I know you're over there working on it behind the scenes. That's all right.
yeah,
And next time when you come, you will definitely have something to put in the chat so that we all of us can benefit from it. Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I think if there are no questions, that's all we had for today. So hopefully you've been able to see how you can leverage AI. Again, making sure that you start with a human, always ask it questions, always use it with an adult. Do not put personal information. Don't go putting your name, your address, where you live, all of that in AI. Just be cautious about that as you're using it. Think of it as an assistant, right? So the idea will always start with you, right? There are not any calls. We're going to go ahead and end the call now. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have an amazing Saturday. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And just always remember, just take away, try one thing today.
Yeah,
Just one.
one thing.
Just one.
You
All
could create
right.
an image that will get you $20 on Etsy. So try
Just one.
anything, right?
And
All the best,
you,
everyone.
I wouldn't even say go Etsy. Start with your friends and family. Say, hey, how much would you pay for this? Or I'm charging $5 for this. Start with your community.
Yeah.
Just one thing, okay? Thank you
All right.
guys.
Thanks, everyone. All right. Bye.